Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. In this audio presentation, I will discuss few basic information related with comprehension passages. Normally you know unseen passages are referred as comprehension passages. Now what exactly you have to do in case of comprehension passages? How will you proceed with comprehension passages? Let me give some informations regarding that. See, I have written comprehension, some basic information, some preliminary information I like to provide to every one of you. See, I have divided into 6 points, or rather to say 6 important or golden points. So, point number 1, comprehension judges your capability and ability of understanding the passage. Now, how much you have understood the passage, it entirely depends on your capability, and also it depends on your ability of understanding the passage. If you have understood the passage properly, you can answer the questions properly. So basically the first and the foremost important thing is that comprehension passages, unseen passages, judges your capability, and not only your capability but also your ability of understanding the passage. That is very important. Next important point, comprehension judges your power of analyzing and your ability of presenting your answers quickly, correctly, and systematically. Now, how far you have understood, and not only that, it actually is a test related with your power of analyzing, and not only with your power of analyzing but your ability of presenting your answers quickly, not only quickly but correctly and also systematically. So it judges your rational power, your ability of understanding the passage on one hand. It also judges your power of analyzing the passage, and not only that, it also actually tests your power of presenting your answers quickly, correctly, and also most importantly systematically. Comprehension ensures your ability to read and understand the written passage. Unless and until you understand the written passage, it is of no use. That means comprehension actually ensures your ability to read, and not only to read but also to understand the written passage or the given passage. If you can't understand the given passage, you can't answer the questions related with comprehension, whether it is subjective, whether it is objective, or whether it is MCQ type, that is multiple choice type questions. So you have to understand the passage properly. It actually is a test related with your power of judging the passage, analyzing the passage, and answering the questions quickly, systematically, and most importantly correctly, as I told earlier. Now I am moving on to point number 4. It is important that your answer should be based upon the information given in the passage. You can't incorporate your own personal opinions. You can't incorporate your own personal ideas. Your answers should be based entirely on the informations provided in the given unseen passage. I repeat one more time, your answers must be based on the information provided in the given unseen passage. Whether you are attempting a short question answer passage, whether you are attempting a subjective and objective type passage, or whether you are attempting a simply multiple choice questions type passage, that is MCQ type passage, the important thing is that whatever information is given in the passage, you have to act according to that, and your answers also should be according to that. Now I am moving on to point number 5, very important point. Your common sense, your knowledge, your own presumption should not be taken into account. I already told you, you might know a lot of things related with a passage, but you can't incorporate those things in your answer. because you have to incorporate whatever information is given to you related with the unseen passage. Suppose there is a passage related with educating the girl child, or if there is a passage related with the menace of global warming, you might know a lot. Seriously, you might know a lot more than it is mentioned in the given passage, but you can't include or incorporate your own ideas. Whatever ideas and informations are given in the passage, you have to act according to that. So, your own presumption, your own knowledge might not be taken into due consideration or might not be taken into account while answering the questions. You must not use information from your own experience to answer any question. Your personal information or your personal experience won't be taken into consideration while answering a question in an unseen passage. Whatever information are provided in the unseen passage, you have to act according to that. Your personal information is not necessary here. Now I am moving on to point number 6, another important point, and the last one but not the least. Even if you think that there is some mistake in any paragraph or the comprehension, you must still answer the question on the basis of the information given in the passage. Now benefit of doubt will be given. If you feel like that maybe one part of the information or few informations or few portions of the unseen passage that you are attempting to solve in the exam, it is incorrect a bit, or rather to say there might be some mistake that you can actually discover. But having said that, you have to go on attempting and you must still answer the question on the basis of the information given in the passage. You don't have any time to judge it properly. You can't actually use your own powers of judgment. Whatever information is given, if you feel like there is some mistake, let it be. You definitely will get the marks. There will be benefit of doubt. So these are the 6 basic information that you have to remember while solving an unseen passage or comprehension passage. I am just recapitulating it a bit so that you can still remember. I'm just revising all the 6 points once again in a shorter way, in a shorter manner. First important thing is that comprehension actually judges your ability of understanding the passage and your capability also, how much you have understood the passage. The more you can grasp the idea of the passage, the more comfortable you will be while solving the comprehension. Next one, comprehension actually judges your power of analyzing and your ability of presenting your answers quickly, not only quickly but correctly, and not only correctly but also systematically. Now if you grasp the entire idea of the passage, if the entire concept is very much clear to you, then obviously you can answer quickly, correctly and systematically the questions given related with the unseen passage. Now the third point that I discussed was related with comprehension ensures your ability to read and understand the written passage. The first and foremost important thing. If one reading is not enough, you reread it. You read it twice, thrice, because you have to grasp the idea of the concept of the passage. Unless and until that is happening, you won't get a confidence in you to solve it. The ability to understand the written passage, if you have the ability, if you grasp the main idea of the passage, then obviously you can answer the questions quite confidently and successfully. Now the point number 4 is also very very important. Answer should be based upon the information given in the passage. You can't incorporate your own ideas or informations that you know extra related with the topic that is related with the unseen passage. Whatever information is given in the passage, you have to use those informations only. Now I am moving on to second last one. Your common sense, your knowledge, your own presumption should not be taken into account while answering the questions. You might have knowledge regarding a certain topic, as I told earlier when I revised it for the first time. You might have knowledge regarding any particular topic, and you might find that the information is very limited, or the information that is given in the unseen passage or in the comprehension passage is very limited. You know more related with that topic. It can happen, it is very natural. But having said that, you are not been allowed, you must not use, strictly speaking, dear students, you must not use any extra information from your own experience to answer the question. So whatever the limited information is given, go by that and solve the passage. And now the last point, even if you think that there is some mistake in any paragraph of the comprehension, you must still answer the question on the basis of the information given in the passage. You might feel like there is a bit of a incorrect thing being mentioned, or maybe there is a slight mistake in a certain paragraph in a certain unseen comprehension passage that you are attempting, maybe in the exam hall. Nothing to worry. If something mistake is there, and if you feel like there is a mistake, let it be. You write it down. Obviously, you will get the benefit of doubt. Nothing to worry about it, dear students. So these are some basic information that is related with comprehension unseen passage, but I am very hopeful, since you have all done so well the comprehension passages, these are some of the things that I feel like you should remember while you attempt comprehension unseen passages. So dear students, kindly kindly listen to this audio presentation, and if there is any doubt anywhere, kindly let me know. Thank you, students. Thank you all.